Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I trust that you guys are doing very well. And still on the Ooni of Ife's stories that are coming out at this time. I'm so glad to report to you that the opening ceremonies, the launching, the whatever that took place in Akure, that just recently climaxed, has been one event that was extremely successful. From the pictures and the videos that a lot of you saw on the night, I'm sure you guys will agree that it was more than successful. Okay, in fact, to a lot of Queen Naomi fans, that Akure trip was like what one of those things they've been waiting for, they've been looking forward to all this year. So it was like the expectations were not dashed, and a lot of people, including myself, yeah, pleasantly surprised and extremely very happy. Okay, but the news that is coming out at this time is actually a fallout of that Akure show, and the great Iyamifa has something to say at this time regarding that. Okay, so she is said to have said to Ooni of Ife, "You have done well so far. Go ahead and complete the mandate." Iyamifa is said to have applauded Ooni of Ife while urging him to finish the assignment. I guess when she said finish the assignment, you guys understand what she's talking about, okay? So Iyamifa was said to have made this remark to the great Kabiyesi, shortly after that public appearance, of Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, in Akure. So it is said that she gave her um applause, to Ooni of Ife, just almost literally thanking him, or applauding him for what he has done. Because I mean, it takes a lot of character, to make that happened in Akure to come to pass. As I'm referring to the fact that the three of them, Tadenikawo, Queen Naomi, and Ooni of Ife, came together under the same roof publicly for the first time in a long while. Okay, I know it took the effort of Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife together, because it is not, I mean, one-sided thing. It took the effort of both of them. Okay, and everyone is so happy, including myself, seeing those beautiful pictures and videos. Okay, so Iyamifa was said to have also urged Ooni of Ife to go ahead and complete the job, saying this action is what will permanently restore his throne and pride back to the original place it was before. Okay, and don't forget that this restoration of his pride, and his throne and everything, Iyamifa is not the first person, having something to say about this. Don't forget that the Yoruba Council worldwide also in their meeting the last time, they also made insinuations to him doing everything to restore his pride and his throne, Yoruba heritage and everything back to its original position. I think this is what Yamifa is referring to. Okay, and don't forget also that apart from the Yoruba Council worldwide that talked about restoring his pride, his dignity, the Yoruba heritage, and everything. A lot of people also, including one prophet, Adebayo now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that is the name, also came out in his prophecies the last time, and he was literally warning and counseling Ooni of Ife, to do everything to restore his glory back. And I think looking at the aggregate of those prophecies, advices, and we want to call it in some quarters admonition or whatever, I think Iyamifa, what she's saying at this time is not out of place. Okay? So Iyamifa was reported to have asked Kabiyesi, did I not tell you you will start seeing automatic changes? Wow. Did you not see the groundswell of goodwill and restoration, right there in Akure before you left? Wow. Some of these things, you and I may not be saying them because this could be spiritual matters at the level of Yamifa and our dear Kabisi. There are a lot of things they will have seen, right there in Akure that you and I wouldn't see, because we are mere mortals, okay? And but even looking at this situation beyond that, for me as a person, looking at those videos and pictures that I saw, all I saw was, I won't call it restoration in my own layman's way, but what I saw was pleasing to my eyes, and it was not just to my own eyes. Everyone that was there, was so happy. It was one joyous occasion, The ambience was just so soothing, And for a very long time, I saw our dear Kabiyesi smiling. This is not to say he doesn't always smile. He smiles, but the smile that took place, upon sighting Tadenikawa and Queen Naomi in that gathering was was unprecedented, was unbelievably different. Okay, and I'm sure a lot of you will understand what I'm saying. That smile, that that happiness that he radiated, during that event is quite different. Okay, I don't want to debate this with anyone, but from what I saw, it was quite different. So, and Iyamifa was said to have said, "You are a good man, okay? You are a good man, no doubt, and I'm glad you have fully embraced the indivisibility of your union with Queen Naomi." I'm sure a lot of you who are followers of these Ooni of Ife's palace stories will agree with me that, see, these two people cannot be separated, even though in our eyes it looks like they've been separated, they've been estranged from themselves for quite some time now. But the truth of the matter is that Iyamifa is saying that Ooni of Ife, seem to have embraced the fact that both of them are inseparable, both of them are indivisible. Okay, you cannot separate them, no matter how much you try to do that. So I'm happy that no other person than the Yamifa is talking about their indivisibility right now. So as we are back on our individual journeys to self-actualization, don't forget that challenges and adversities will come our way. In fact, that is what makes us human, okay? But what defines us as an individual is our capacity and resilience to overcome them. And I think this is what Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have displayed right now, maturity, capacity, and the resilience, And that is why we are where we are right now. That's what defines our character, okay? And I want to say I'm glad, that Ooni of Ife has showed capacity. Queen Naomi has shown capacity regardless of all the naysayers, all over the place. Okay. She also used the opportunity to tell Queen Naomi, yeah, of course, Queen Naomi is her daughter. So she said, she said to Queen Naomi, you are better off with Kabiyesi than living with your siblings and family. Okay? I think she's just trying to also agree with the popular opinion, that both of them are better off together, especially if Ooni of Ife goes ahead to make those changes, that are expected of him. Okay, so Iyamifa went on to say, work with Kabiyesi to make this happen. Okay, I guess she's already doing that. You may have to shift some grounds, as suggested by the reconciliators. Yeah, I know that I've heard in some quarters that they've told Queen Naomi soft pedal, to make some adjustment here and there, make some concessions here and there, and that is not unexpected in a situation like this, okay? But for those of you who don't believe some of the things we come here to say, even what I'm reporting right now, I mean, I always tell you guys I don't live with Ooni of Ife. I don't live in a palace. I'm not related to any of them. So most of the stories that we come here to give you are actually based on hearsay. They are actually alleged stories. Okay, and we come here, we present them to you, we reenact them to you. So we do not lay claim to the originality of most of these stories. Okay, so you don't have to come here and begin to say it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. I don't think that shows maturity, because we are the first to say, to make that disclaimer that this story, sometimes we even go ahead to ask that if this story we are hearing at this time is true, then this is that. Okay, so this story I'm giving right now is based on what is coming out from the palace that is already making the rounds in the social media. What we do here is just to reenact it. Okay. So once again, I do not lay claim to the originality or the authenticity of the 100%ness of this story. Okay. So that is it. But the interesting thing is that for those of you who watch the videos that have been coming, the plethora of videos that have been out there, one thing that defines those videos and that ceremony is the fact that look, there's that obvious connection between Queen Naomi and KBC. You just need to watch those videos, especially that time that where Queen Naomi went to meet Tadenika while he was with the dad dancing. It was, if you watch those videos closely, the eye contact between both of them, me, was so awesome. Okay, and there's even that communication that they had, which was looking like, okay, Mary, I will see you later or something like that, or we'll talk later. So now the question I want to ask those of you who always doubt some of the stories we give here, if you look at the way Tadenika was related with the dad in that event, does it look like a child that is just seeing this man after so many years? Don't forget that this estrangement has taken quite some time. When we tell you that both of them, they still see, people will say it's a lie, is a lie. The way that boy was glued to the dad, does it look like, I mean, he's a man that he has not seen for ages? He will have struggled, but you didn't see that. Then the fact that Queen Naomi even left him, she dropped him and left him to go and sit down, and the boy was not crying, was not running after the mom. Does that not tell you something? The fact that Queen Naomi could even come there, you think it has not taken much conversation, much discussion here and there? You think she just walked into that place like that? You think there was no agreement between her and Ooni of Ife? I mean, come on, come on. Some of these things are very commonsensical, but sometimes we choose not to just want to, I mean, reason the way we should reason, okay? Well, so this is the story we are hearing at this time. And if this story is true, as I always say, then I mean, I'm so cool and happy with it. And I want to thank Iyamifa, for always coming out and saying something. Okay. So I'm going to be back with another beautiful story. Okay. What do you think about this? Those of you who are listening to the sound of my voice, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'm going to see you soon. Please leave your comment in the comment section. God bless you. Bye bye.